and this has really worked magical. Hi and welcome here in Vietnam to another favorites video. So I will show you 5 things that I have really loved over the last months, because I haven't done a favorite video for such a long time, and I'm also not sure if you really enjoy them. So if you enjoy them, tell me in the comments, then I will know. So the first thing that I want to show you is a perfume. I have lost my perfume while we were traveling through India, and I was so sad because I just felt like I have lost my identity. And then in Bali I met a very cool woman who makes personal perfumes. I got this perfume from her, just made exactly for me, and if you want you can also get one, because she also does this stuff over Skype. And it is like this. It's purely from essential oils, and when I smell it, it already works like I envisioned it to work. So what we have done is, when we first met in our session, she inquired everything about my life, how I want to live, what problems I have, what challenges I have, what I love about life, and basically like what's my essence. And then we tested some scents to see if like what I think and feel and tell her is also matching with what she envisions my perfume to be. Because it's not only about smelling nice, like just loving the smell. It's also about every essential oil has a special effect on your psyche, on your body, mind and soul, and even without us noticing, they affect us. And actually she told me every scent affects us, and especially all those fake scents that we have all over, like here when we clean ourselves, when we clean our homes, everything is scented, everything is perfumed, and all those synthetic smells are not good for us. They are just causing confusion and bringing us out of balance. But how can we get more into our own balance with the perfect essential oil? And also my husband got one, and she also works with couples. Like for us, she made one interview with me and one interview with my husband, and then she also saw like how do we work together and how is our relationship balanced, and maybe how can he also with his perfume have an effect on me, and how can I with my perfume through my skin having an effect on him. And this has really worked magical. So I have no idea how she does it. She's just a genius, and I think every one of us in their own special niche, like where we focus on, where our love goes, it doesn't need to be something that we monetize. We don't need to have a business on it. But like for example, super good cooks have like the special flow and they just do magic. Or like I developed essence of belly dance, my technique or my sensuous dance workout. Of course it was also a lot of hard work, but a lot of was just also magic, like downloading the truth from the universe or something. I don't know, you can think about it, how great art comes to be, but this for sure is great art, and I'm already excited like for when we meet next time, what kind of perfume she will make for me then, because it's really fascinating. And the second thing I want to show you are shoes. My favorite shoes that I have worn over the last months, like 24/7, and they're still in a good shape. Those are high heels. They are created by our friends Yamina and Daniel. I will link everything down below so you can check them out. And they are the first healthy shoes where I feel comfortable but also good looking. So because they are super elegant and you can wear them with dresses, you can tie them in any way you like, you can get very creative with them, and they are called high heels, like high heels. And I have not taken any high heels here on our travels to Asia, and I have not felt deprived, because I know when I'm wearing these, I also look really, really good. Maybe I will also show a video here how it looks when I'm wearing them. And yes, those are my favorite shoes, and they are still in a very, very good shape. So the quality is really amazing. Everything is made with love, and I know how hard they have worked to make those shoes happen. And yeah, they're just really the perfect, healthy and sexy shoes for a modern woman. And they are now working on new models, so if you want to get this one, you should order now, because now they will be developing 2 other models for this next season. I'm also very, very excited to try them out and to see what they came up with this year. And yeah, they're just amazing. I have worn them 24/7 and they are still like new. Like, I don't know how they made it, and they made it in Portugal, so it's not like they used a sweatshop or something. Everything is made in love by people who get a good wage and who are treated normally and respectful, and this is also what I love about this. And it looks like leather, but it's not, so it's like fake leather, vegan leather, or however you like to call it, and they really feel super, super good all over. Also easy to clean, and everything is perfect. So the third product is a placeholder. So this is not what I am going to talk about, but I used it up, so I threw it away and I didn't get a new one because I'm not ill at the moment. Well, I am a little bit ill, but not that ill. So this is Targa Balm, and this is a replacement for another Chinese medicine thing that I found here when I got a bad cold here in Asia, because it's very easy to get a cold when you're traveling so fast, and when you think the weather is good but somehow your body is not used to it, and then you get a cold because you just were sitting on the beach for too long. And of course, when you can't eat whatever you like, for example, I can't eat as healthy as I would like to here in Asia, and because, you know, like, the hygiene is different and the bacteria are different. Like, my body is not used to those bacteria, and then, you know, when your digestion doesn't work like it's used to, like it's on its best, then you also get infections easily, and that's why it's very good to know what to do. So when you get a really, really bad cold, I suggest you get this. I forgot the name, but I will link everything down below, so you will also know this thing. And I have researched, because I thought like, oh my god, I need to stock up on this and bring this to Europe, but no, I don't need it. You can get it in Germany, you can get it on Amazon.com, like everywhere. It's just, of course, a little bit more expensive than it is here, but it's not so expensive. I think it's like, I don't know, maybe 6-7 euros for a really, really good remedy that is not like blocking the cough, but it soothes it, and then in the same time it also helps you to get everything out, but not in a painful way. You know, when you're coughing and somehow nothing comes out and you feel like so really, really bad. It was like fluid, something came out, and now I know that like my lungs are getting cleared. That's why this is my favorite medicine for coughing. One other product I have before I come to my book tip, which is also really, really amazing, is something like this, and this, and this, and even a soap that I already used, but I will stock up on this. And those are very, very cool products by a brand called Targa. Aria Tara. I'm so bad in remembering brand names. And this is a brand from Vietnam that I just found walking around here through the streets, and everything is handmade, and here just around the corner, and everything is organic, and not everything can be organic in Vietnam due to certain Vietnam conditions, but it's really, really amazing. And it's not only because of the philosophy is great, but the stuff really works magic. So some of those products are now also my favorite products. Like this, what she calls hand and body cream, is actually my favorite body lotion ever. It's good for the feet, it's good for the entire body. It really makes the skin super soft and it smells like roses. And this is my favorite lotion from ever. Like, those shoes are my favorite shoes forever. This is my favorite lotion forever. Another really beautiful massage oil is also my favorite massage oil ever, and I have no idea how she made it, but it's really genius. So first of all, the smell, it's lavender and cinnamon. Like, how can you combine lavender and cinnamon? I would never think of it because it's like two so different scents, but actually it smells heavenly. So I love it. So it's relaxing and also making me feel like cozy at home, present, safe, really good. And then it goes into the skin very quickly because it has some of my favorite oils like avocado and argan and coconut, and I just love it. But the best thing, no, it's not the best, because the soap is also really good. I have used the soap and I don't have it anymore, but it's a soap with special Vietnamese mushrooms. They are working very good to protect your skin. So it has a lot of foam. It's not like, for example, my previously favorite soap that I have used, which didn't have any foam at all, but it's in the same way also very soothing. So I will link all my products below and you can order them now into every country, and I'm very happy that I will import them to Germany so I don't need to travel with a fat bag of those products home, because this would be a little bit, you know, like, I want to travel light. So I know I can get them now anytime I want. And this is a serum that you put on after you have washed your face at night, and this is really amazing. I have to say that here in Vietnam the air is quite polluted, so all the traffic and the industry, they just have different standards than I'm used from Europe. And also, like, for example, last year we have been in the winter in the Canaries where the air was just like pristine, and here, like, when I landed I already saw, oh my god, people have a bad skin here. And this has really, like, those products have really helped me to have a better skin that I had when I arrived here. So the book tip that I have is on my Kindle, and I have actually not read it on my Kindle. This is just a placeholder so I know what I will be talking about. And I have actually listened to the book on Audible. I will also put a link to Audible, because Audible can be really good for some types of books, and I thought Mindset is the perfect book for it, and it's right. So I don't regret not having it on the Kindle but just on Audible, because it's really a pleasure to listen to it. And the book that I want to share with you was actually shared by Bill Gates as one of his favorite books. So I said, of course I need to read it. It's called Mindset, and it's actually talking about two different kinds of mindsets. One is the growth mindset, and another one is, I think it's called closed mindset. But anyway, I will talk about the two kinds of mindsets. One will be like the open and one will be like the closed. And whether or not the terms are right, because I have read the book like some months ago, so I don't remember everything, but this book was really profound, and it has changed my life already. So what are those mindsets? Like, the first mindset is the closed mindset, where you believe that you just can't grow, like everything is based on talent, whether you have it or not, whether you are smart or you're not, and you can't change because you're born with this. And in this mindset, you're always afraid to fail, because if you fail, it shows that you're actually not that talented. You're also afraid to be vulnerable and to go for challenges, because you might fail. And what happens if you fail? will then be seen as the person who failed. And then you will never get anywhere. And the open mindset is a mindset of curiosity. It's a mindset where you make mistakes and then you learn from them. And where you say, wow, I have no idea. And where you also say, wow, this is interesting, I have no idea how it works, maybe I should try it out. People with a closed mindset also believe that success should be easy, that you don't have to work hard. They just believe if it doesn't come easy to them, then they have failed. So they whether pretend everything came easy to them, or they just say, oh my god, it doesn't come easy to me, then I'm not talented. And then they don't go for the great stuff they could be doing. While people with an open mindset, they know that they have to work hard to get somewhere. Something is not easy for them, then they feel the challenge and they want to master it. And this was really profound for me, because I have also found myself a lot in this situation where things just come easy to me and then I just do them and I enjoy them, but I'm somehow afraid to grow further. So I don't stretch myself too much and I just stay in the comfortable zone. Well, it's not in every situation. For example, you can be different in relationships and you can be different in, for example, business. You could be different in learning and you could be different in sports. So depending on the category, you might be this or that. And this book really shows you like where you have your blind spots, and she also is very vulnerable in sharing how she had a closed mindset in many aspects of her life, and I have found myself guilty of this also in so many aspects of my life. Although you might think, well, Coco, you're doing great stuff, but I also still have a lot to work on, and I will re-listen to this book again. Now that I'm talking about it, I think, oh, it's not so present anymore in my mind, so I will go back and re-listen to it again, because it's packed with amazing gems of wisdom, whether it's for business, whether it's for personal life, for relationships, for learning, for studying, for whatever. This book is really great. It has some things that I don't agree upon, but I would say like 99% of this book is really genius, and I wish my parents would have read it. I wish all my teachers would have read it, and I am very happy that I have also incorporated a lot of this stuff without knowing it in my teacher training. So this is really what I'm very, very happy. While I was reading this, I saw, wow, really, like we really encourage people to be curious and to find out how they want to work with the method, and to find out how they are not there yet, and what it is that, you know, like making them curious, like what is in my body that doesn't want to move in this way, and how can I get where I want. And really about dedication, and yeah, that's why I'm super happy. So that Essence already has this growth mindset embedded in it. Yeah. Yes, so those have been my favorites. I hope you have enjoyed them, and if so, just tell me in the comments, because otherwise I don't know. If you have any questions about anything of this, just let me know. And if you want to see more of those videos, tell me in the comments so I know. Of course, give this video a thumbs up, then I will be happy. And yes, see you in the next video. Bye!